We know that you came out as queer on Instagram Live, but it really wasn't until you shared your story in the current issue of Gay Times that it became this really big news story.
Right.
So I just want to check in with you. How has that changed or affected your life?
Good question. You know, I think I thought that I was out because I had, like you said, I had previously come out. And before that, I was sort of living my life as a queer girl and then woman. And so I didn't really think it was necessary to come out in that way. So then when the Gay Times cover came out and it was something that was so natural for me and then it hit in a much bigger way, I think it was a shock for me because I guess I thought the world kind of knew. That was a bit of an adjustment period, but it's been really lovely. People have been very kind, very supportive, and I don't know, my life feels a bit richer now. It feels a bit more like 3D rather than 2D.
You know, I think to that point, you have such a devoted fan base, and many of them grew up with you. Do you ever feel the pressure of being a role model?
I think I really did when I was younger, when I thought that role model meant something specific. But I think that being a role model or being in that position when you are a young person can be daunting because it means that you're meant to know more than your peers somehow, which is a strange thing. Like, why would a 15-year-old know more than all the other 15-year-olds just because they're on TV, right? But I think as I've gotten older, the idea of being a role model has become really exciting for me because it's sort of like I gave myself permission to be fully human when I realized that that's the kind of person that I would want my children to look up to, you know? So yeah, it's actually, I don't feel the pressure. I feel almost like very honored to be in that.
Beautiful. So, Dove, I've been watching your new show, Schmigadoon.
Yay!
It's so good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's so happy and fun, and you're wonderful in it. But for those who haven't tuned in just yet, tell us a little bit about the show.
So, Schmigadoon is a comedy brainchild from Barry Sonnenfeld, and creator from SNL, Lorne Michaels, and Cecily Strong, and Cinco Paul, and all of these incredible comedian minds. It centers around this couple, Josh and Melissa, who are a modern-day couple of doctors from New York who are having marital problems, relationship issues, and they go away to a couples retreat to hopefully work on their relationship, and they get lost and they stumble upon an alternate reality where everything is a 1940s musical. And they can't leave the town of Schmigadoon until they find true love, whatever that means. And we're introduced to this incredible cast of characters that don't know that they're in a musical, and obviously uproarious comedy ensues. It's
Love
very
it.
fun. It's very ridiculous.
Okay, so we heard that all of the musical numbers were actually performed live. What was that like?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I think what they did so well with the casting is it's full of people who come from musical theater. So I think it was quite a natural thing for us. It would have been more unnatural for us to sing to track or, you know, to over rehearse it. Because if you watch all of the takes, there are all these really long kind of languid takes in the way that like these 1940s musical films especially would have been. And so it kind of adds to that feeling of like being in another world. And I honestly think it really aids it, even if you're not really looking for that or you're a musical fan yet.
Yeah.
Cool. But Dove, as an actress and a singer, you are perfect for this project, but do you prefer one more than the other? Do you like to act more, sing more, or what?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I'm selfish. I like to say I'm really selfish, and I just love to do all of it. And so I found myself in this kind of magical world where so far I've been able to do it all, and no one's really been like, hey, you can't do that. You're kind of doing a lot. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I hope I never really have to choose, because I do think they aid each other. I think that they kind of go hand in hand, for me at least. So, yeah, I don't think I could ever choose.